This is a rocky life. And now, put your hands together for the host of A Rocky Life, Rocky.
Thank you. Your applause means so much to me. Welcome to A Rocky Life. I'm your host, Rock, and today I have a great show planned for you. Today I want to talk to you guys about comfort, and I want to share with you a kind of a funny personal story that happened at the supermarket. So stay with me. Comfort. There's nothing more satisfying than being comfortable. In fact, one of the things that makes me the most comfortable is wearing loose clothing, specifically hoodies. I was at Value Village yesterday with my wife and I found two nice hoodies. They're gems in my mind. And in fact, I've got some footage of me modeling them, so cue the video.
I'm too sexy for my love, too sexy for my love, love's going to leave me.
Alright, as you can tell by the footage, I was never meant for modeling, obviously. But I was using that bit to kind of segue into comfort, our comfort zone. I want to talk about two things in regards to comfort. And these are things that I'm working on. Number one thing, if you are striving for growth, you will have to step out of your comfort zone. So what does that mean? It means you will have to do things that will make you uncomfortable. So if you are a person that's a couch potato and you don't like exercise, whether it's walking, swimming, dancing, or going to the gym, you're going to have to step out of your comfort zone to do that. Now I'm doing this for myself in regards to making these videos. I want to make a career of making videos online. I want to be a YouTube influencer. So it comes to no surprise that I have to step out of my comfort zone. I have to do things that I would not normally do, like making these videos. I enjoy making the videos, but there comes a threshold of discomfort while making them. So if you're pursuing growth, you have to step out of your comfort zone, okay? If you're comfortable where you are and you're happy where you are, then don't change anything. There's nothing wrong with being where you're at. In fact, if you are striving for growth and you're pursuing growth, you have to first be comfortable where you're at. If you're not comfortable where you're at and you're striving for growth, as you pursue and achieve your goals or growth, you will not feel fulfilled because you were never comfortable in the first place. I'm going to give you an example of that. My wife and I live with my daughter, obviously, in a one-bedroom apartment. My daughter has the bedroom and we have our bed in the living room, for God's sakes. It's tiny. And you know what? I'm comfortable here. I'm grateful. I'm happy. I have a roof over my head and I don't have to sleep outside in the winter. My cousin was generous enough to allow us to come live in her basement apartment, and I'm super grateful and comfortable to be here. Now, as I'm pursuing growth, I can be aware that I'm succeeding because I'm comfortable already. If I was uncomfortable or unhappy, I wouldn't notice. I would want to continue to try to fill the inner void with another course, another seminar, another whatever. And it would never work because I was never happy to begin with. So be comfortable where you are, okay? Again, just a bit of a recap on that. If you are striving for growth, you're going to have to step out of your comfort zone. If you're happy where you are and you're comfortable where you are, don't change anything. But also, it's to recognize that you have to be comfortable where you are to start off so that your growth goes noticed. All right? I hope this helps you. I want to take a quick pause, and when I come back, I'll talk to you about my supermarket story. The universe, or God, if you will, has a very funny way of sending us what I like to call teachable moments, or the mainstream would call aha moments, or an epiphany. I was at the grocery store yesterday, and I was really struck by one of these aha moments. There was a lady who passed right in front of me, and as she passed in front of me, she knocked down a package of figs. It fell right in front of her feet. I was watching her. She paused, looked around, looked down, saw the package of figs, and then continued to walk. I was so frustrated by that because it's something that I would not do. I would never do that, knock something over and not put it back. That I bent over, grabbed it and said, "Ma'am, excuse me ma'am, you knocked this over." And then proceeded in putting it away. And although my message was subliminal, it was pretty clear. I think she was embarrassed by it and she walked away. And in that moment, as I was done saying that and doing that, that's where the aha, teachable moment, epiphany came to me. And it was something that Jordan Peterson said. If you don't know who Jordan Peterson is, look him up. I think he's pretty interesting. He has said this before several times. I'm not sure if he coined it, but he has said that every decision we make, every choice we make, is either changing the world for the better or for the worse. And the reason I'm telling you that is because in that moment I realized that not only was she not changing the world for the better, but I also wasn't changing the world for the better with my comment. I should have just let it go. I should have just picked up the goddamn package and put it away myself. I don't know why I felt the need to say something, but it was a poor choice on my behalf. And the reason I'm sharing this with you is I hope that this true story can encourage you to make better choices, to make the world a better place. I know that it really struck a chord with me, and ever since then I've been really thinking about my choices. Is this going to better the world, or is this going to make the world worse? I hope it helps you make the world better. I hope it helps you help your neighbors, help your community in some way. I really wish that for you guys. Stay tuned for my final thoughts. As I end this video, I can only think of one thing, one last thing to tell you. And I'm probably going to repeat myself as this show develops. But the one thing I want you to take into consideration is progression. When you're striving towards your goals, think about progressing towards them and not reaching for perfection. Perfection is an illusion. It doesn't exist. But what we can do is we can progress day by day towards our goals and eventually get there. Most of you have seen the intro where I doodle that thing. That took me a little while, and that was just a small page. And behind me, you guys have noticed the blue lights around a big white piece of paper. And as I look at this with the intention of doodling that, I get overwhelmed thinking that, wow, that's going to take me a long time. But if I just start slowly, right here, and start doodling slowly, and progress towards consistency, and focus on my intention behind what I'm doing, I will eventually finish what I've started, and it will look awesome. And really, the same goes with you. Whatever you're going to pursue, whatever it is, it's okay to have an end game in mind, but don't allow that end game to overwhelm you. Take small steps towards your goals, and one day you will reach what you are striving to accomplish. I hope you guys do. I really wish success for you guys, and I really wish you guys have lots of goals to achieve and that you can achieve them. I'm going to finish it there. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Have yourselves a great day. Bye-bye.